Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 9 review of series number 6. Series 6 being Fine Cut Natural. And this is another entry from CN Smokeless Company. I think I may have been saying over the last couple series CN Smokeless Tobacco Company. That is incorrect. It is C, the letter C, N, the letter N, Smokeless Company, LLC of Grover, North Carolina. Okay, and we will be taking a look at their other switch-off product, Derringer. Usually, in places you can find the Derringer, you will not find Decade. In places that you cannot find Decade, you will find Derringer. They switch off back and forth. In this series, there is no Klondike. Okay, so this is Derringer Fine Cut Natural Premium Moist Tobacco. So that is a slightly better than the Decade sticker, for just due to the lack of canary yellow on it. Everything is pretty self-explanatory. It is on a black plastic lid. Branding, cut and barcode, warning label and manufacturer's information. Okay, so this product is 100% imported tobacco, and as I said, it is of the CN Smokeless Company, LLC of Grover, North Carolina. So I'm going to see if I can get through the band on this without any tools. No, the whole can's bending in. I'll be back in just a second. And I am back. Okay, I got it cracked at least. So open this up here, if the lid will come off. Okay, we got a fine cut, but not strands. It's fine cut like cubes. The product is, again, very, very moist, and I can smell it already. Okay, so the smell, there's no salt registering in the scent whatsoever. It almost smells sweetened. It's not going to come across that way in the taste most likely, but I think it smells sweet, like sweet just due to the lack of salt in the scent. Like it registers absolutely no salt. So the moisture level is very high. That's not going to help with this stuff though, because as I explained in the last video, these aren't fine cut strands. They're just fine cut, I don't even know, chips. They're fine little tiny chips that, you know, there's no cling whatsoever. I'll give you a shot of the product. That is almost dead on. That, in fact, that is dead on. That's as dark as this stuff is. Now, if you can look there, there's no strands. It's like, imagine this piece of paper was a tiny, tiny cube. Okay? See that little thing there I got? Okay, they're smaller than that, but that's what you're dealing with. It's almost like in a manufactured cigarette in the modern day, the reconstituted tobacco, the stuff they've pulverized, added water to, poured out in a sheet and let dry. That's almost like what this is made of, only the little cubes are actually smaller. All right? The smell, It's not terribly bad. It doesn't have that alcohol background going on, but there is something definitely unnatural there. Uh, it's been processed with something. It's not necessarily registering as chemicals or alcohol, but at the same time, it doesn't really smell normal or as a dipping product should. So I'm going to take a pinch of this, probably destroy my desk in the act. I don't think that's going to really save much, but... And then I'm going to hit the pause button. All right, and I will be back. Oh, wow, that's really moist. I'll be back in a second. And I am back. This stuff is terrible. I mean, it is... You know what it is? You know what the word is? I haven't used it. I don't believe I've used it up to this point. This stuff is just flat out disgusting. It's just disgusting. The feel of it, the taste, the smell... I can't imagine what share of the market they have for this stuff. It's just so freaking bad. I can't even... Anyway, okay, so the taste is one of... It's a cross between something ripe and chemicals. Ripe chemicals. Somewhere out there, there is a fruit tree, and the fruit is the chemical fruit. And when it ripens, they juice it down, and they cure this stuff with it. You know, the taste is just... All right. Okay, the packaging is crap. Okay, let's take a look at the lid here. We'll do a lid test. Okay, right. Okay, so that's crap. You can't get through the band. They make you like fight to get into this thing. Okay, not only am I having to put this in my mouth, I had to fight to get into the packaging. I had to use the freaking metal tip of a compass to get in there. Every time I dip this stuff, I start spitting foam. Okay, so the packaging's crap. The smell is not terrible, but there's something there that gives you pause. Maybe even shades you out a little bit. You fight and cut your way into the packaging and get the lid off, and you're met with just a smell that's sort of, it's not really bad, but at the same time, you're like, eh. You then try to pinch it. It falls all over the place. You can't pinch it because it has no cling. The product does not cling to itself because it's not actually shortcut strands of dipping tobacco. It's tiny little cubes. So you get it into your mouth, and it's just soft and sort of mushy, and then you put it in the front and it sort of starts to spread out, and then the taste kicks in. Because if you haven't had enough already, the taste kicks in. And you're hoping, at least, in the back of your mind, you're like, God, at least let there be nicotine. Let there be a reason for this. But you don't really find that there's much of that either. All you get really is a bad taste, a messed up hand, and you've destroyed your desk or the seat of your car or your kitchen table. And then you're sitting there going, why? And then you go, oh, wait a minute. Because this stuff only cost me $1.10. But then you realize, maybe I should have just gone the $1.80 and got the Longhorn. And that's about it. That is my review of this. I'm just praying that some of these product lines don't have many more products, to tell you the truth. It's just like, yeah, okay, so that is the, I'm dead serious. I'm so disgusted at this point with some of the stuff. That is the review of Derringer Fine Cut Natural Premium Moist Tobacco. All right, there you go. The can is made in the USA. I'd like to say hello and thank you to Nick Owen, Stoic Piper, and Louisiana Man 38. Thanks, guys. Not all of my reviews are this cynical and depressing, just when it comes to CN products. I will be returning shortly. I think I may do, I don't know, I may do something else tonight. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.